And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon
Himalaya fam on the top of the game. AR-15, pump, cock it and aim. Stop with the games. Ice on the top of the chain. Put a hollow point hat on the top of your brain. Bought a Bentley, copping your reins. Dropping the same. See me on the block acting cocky your days. Dropping these flames. Y'all see me copping this cane. My music is tight. My eyes stay rocking the same. Take a 5-top zone chain bracelet froze. H to O's. Drop through, wait to go. And I can't wait to blow. I'm great with flow. 23s on the truck, pipe scrape the flow. Mention that's on my back, J skate with dough. Red lights, I just pimp, might take your hoe.
Jump to the Z, it's F3 and the greatest.
Hi, my name is Darren.
And I'm Chloe.
And we are here at the nation's capital and the home of Summer Nats, Canberra.
Hold on tight while we take you for a ride through Australia's finest car culture.
Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Yo, take heed cause he's a clone G. Spouting policy about a deity. I mean the T to the motherfucking MC. And the mother you be loving that is fresh C. Cause my homies are here to show these weak ass.
This is Ignition DVD, February, March.
There's always been a need to go wide in motorsport. But recently, wide-body kits have become one of the biggest automotive trends on the street. These two cars, put together by Motorwear in Melbourne, showcase the latest in JDM bling. Vincent's sleek S2000 benefits from a full charge-speed Super GT wide body kit with a vented carbon fibre bonnet and a carbon fibre rear diffuser. Pete's RX-7 also gets the full charge speed treatment with wide body front and rear guards, charge speed front and rear bars and side skirts, while 19-inch G-Max rims fill the guards nicely. There's also a carbon fibre bonnet and headlight cover. The RX-7 and S2000 can certainly hold their own, but this WRX takes JDM styling to another level.
Scheißen Sie mir und geschleppt meine Wunden. Klopfen Sie heraus meine Sahne und benutzen Sie sie erst.
This 03 Subaru WRX is owned by 21-year-old Jimmy from Melbourne. Jimmy owns his own concreting business and has invested over $100,000 building this tough, unique WRX. The car's equipped with a genuine charge-speed kooky Super GT wide body kit with loads of carbon fibre thrown in for good measure, including the 19-inch Racing Heart rims. This body kit is currently the only one in Australia. With a Truss TD06 turbo and some nice engine mods, the Rex puts down 218 kilowatts at all fours. Jimmy's car's been finished off with a full suede retrim and killer stereo install.
Scheißen Sie mir und geschleppt meine Wunden. Klopfen Sie heraus meine Sahne und benutzen Sie sie erst in alle Beats. Zerreißen Sie meine Bohrungen, dann umfassen Sie sie mit Gafferklebeband.
With so much time in the shop building these showstoppers, the boys are keen to hit the street. Our shoot was the first time the guys had taken the cars out for a proper cruise. We headed down Melbourne's famous Chapel Street, where the cars certainly turned some heads.
Hello, I am Said, and I am from Bosnia. I keep forgetting. What do I say? I own this purple 200. Alright. And I own this purple 200 SX.
Saeed is a Japanese car enthusiast through and through, having owned 9 Nissan imports since getting his license. As wild as the car is, Saeed still drives the car to work nearly every day.
It's more of a show car and looks good, and that's what I use it for. So I think I spent close to 60,000 on it. I like racing Skylines, Supras, all kinds of cars. My wife really likes this car, likes the color of it. That's a tough one, man. If I tell you the truth, she thinks I'm an idiot. What else does she think? What would you think if you were my wife?
The body kit is a one-off custom by Illusion Body Styling and has been designed to fit around the monster 13-inch wide rear rims. The kit adds a massive 14 inches to the width of the car. The SR20 is still internally standard, but bolt-ons and a Haltech computer push the output to 240 kilowatts on the rear wheels.
What?
Joke to the Z, it's F3 and the greatest. Joke to the Z, it's F3 and the greatest.
Take heat cause he's a clone G. Spouting policy about a deity. I mean the T to the motherfucking MC. And the mother you be loving that is fresh C. Cause my homies are here to show these weak ass.
While we were up in Brisbane checking out a modelling comp, we bumped into the lovely Anna and Christy Ann. They both had personality to match their looks, so we couldn't help ourselves and invited them both to feature in model material. Both of the girls are into cars, doing promotional work at many local car shows and at the Indy Carnival.
Yeah, so where do you want to be in 5 years? What do you want to be doing?
Well, I aimed to audition for NIDA. Have you heard of NIDA? Like the National Institute of Dramatic Art.
I don't know, just working in childcare is one of those things, it's, you know, a 9 to 5 job that pays half the bills. I want to travel, that's sort of my main thing. Like I want to travel, but I don't want to come back and have nothing.
We borrowed the ADD Promotions Sylvia convertible and took the girls out to Queensland Raceway to go for a ride with some of Queensland's top drifters.
Wow. Actually, the first time I met you, I was driving behind you. You were in your Marina. I was like, this chick's going so slow, come on. I was right up behind you. I didn't know where I was going. Get out of the way.
For this Motoractive feature on interior, we've divided the installation process into 7 simple steps. This should give you an understanding of a quality interior install.
Okay, so you're explaining to me that you'd like to have something different?
Yep.
All suede, a little bit of leather. I'll have this in crinkle leather. Bit of leather that's about 2 or 3 shades darker. You can go for lighter colours, pastels, something that's going to be still striking and effective. I reckon we'll do the whole thing in suede.
It's going to be different, but why not? Let's do it.
Obviously from here on in, there's no turning back.
Okay, so the second stage when retrimming a car is obviously the removal of all the components. Let's get ready to trim. Due to the high silicone content of most plastic panels, what we need to do is scuff the area up so the glue can adhere to the plastic and the fabric. All we need to do now is just mark out our sew line on the plastic. We'll simply mark where our mark is on our panel. An important point to think about when marking out is that we have 2 identically opposite panels here. Every plastic panel has its own shape, and this is exactly how we do most areas on every car.
The most important part of the interior process is the sewing. This is where all the prep work comes to life. The next process is to fit the cut material and sewed covers into the interior components.
Okay, what we're doing is applying the newly sewn seat cover onto the seat. Okay, the final stage of the retrim is the installation.
And the last step is the installation. This is where all the plastic seats, dash, floor and roof panels are installed.
All right, okay, let's go.
Drifting has taken the Australian motorsport scene by storm, and Danny Camilli from Brisbane is one of the best.
200 Ks at full luck, baby. Yeehaw! What?
Hey, I'm Danny from Ad Racing in Brisbane, and this is my Nissan Safiro. I've been drifting now for a little over 2 years. 2005 was my first full season in pro class. I've drifted pretty much every Nissan that's on the market: S13, Silvia, 180, R32, R33, Safiro, Laurel, yeah, all the Nissans. Over the last 3 years, I've owned about 15 different drift cars. Out of everything I've owned, I'd have to say the Safiro. It's been the most developed, the most competitive car we've owned. Selected as one of 12 drivers to go and support the Indy Drift demonstrations. Basically full track, opportunity of a lifetime really. We don't get to drift the Surfers Paradise streets throughout the year, and that's the only time we do. So it was a great experience. Queensland Raceway is currently operating a drift school, basically to get young and introduce new drivers to the sport. Obviously the biggest consumer of any drift car is tyres. Toyo Australia has come on board at the end of this season and will be assisting us once again in 2006. I've been drifting now for a little over 2 years, and I've used almost every brand of tyre there is on the market. Since gaining the Toyo sponsorship, I could definitely say that Toyo are a very, very durable tyre, and this is what they look like after 10 laps of torture. This is another brand of tyre we used to use, and you can see it's lasted only 3 laps at Queensland Raceway, and it's totally delaminated and destroyed. As you can see, the Toyo tyre here is much more durable. It wears very evenly and has managed to survive 10 laps around Queensland Raceway. In 2006, we plan on debuting Australia's most radical built drift car, our R134 Skyvia Ute.
Yeah. How you going? My name's Tim. I'm from Castle Hill.
Adam from Sydney. Ignition, cheers for the tickets. Good on you.
Melissa, thank you, Ignition.
Anthony, Tim, we won this competition to be here tonight for the Castrol launch. Yeah. We're here for the Ignition DVD. We're having a mad time, great party. Let's go inside, bro.
As part of the release of their new engine oil, Castrol threw a huge launch party to kick it off. The event was huge. An Ignition DVD gave 10 lucky viewers double passes to the launch.
Tim and Anthony won a prize on the Ignition website for a big night out here at the Castrol Edge launch.
Yeah, we did. We entered a competition and Anthony and I got trumps. We got up.
Do you know what's in store for you?
Not really. I know there's a lot of cars. Hopefully there's some decent stuff going on, so we'll go inside and have a look.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Good evening, everybody. We're your hosts for this evening. I'm Chloe Skip.
I'm Darren McMullen, and we are, of course, the host of Ignition DVD that you just saw behind us. The best DVD on the planet, people. You get it in any auto shop or any newsagent. Buy it.
Spiderbait and DJs pumped out the tunes on stage while the hot cars, hot girls, and plenty of giveaways kept everyone entertained.
Love your car. Try new Castrol Edge. It's our best oil yet.
You know, the more motivated you are to put the next model on, the more motivated you have to be to earn the income to spend it, I suppose.
Aaron's show-winning Pulsar features a detailed engine bay housing an SR20DE. A full suit-worn body kit is fitted with some custom touches to the bumpers and a smoothed and filled tailgate. The guards have been rolled to accommodate the chrome rims. The wild paint job is a house of colour candy apple blue with marble oriental teal. The interior has been decked out with saffron leather and a full Sony stereo system.
Yeah. I'm ready.
is cold, and you gotta be bold. Benjamin's the fold, you want your pockets swole, but you ain't getting it down without the hustle.
This is the hot spot.
While we were in Brisbane, we headed out to McDonald's in Milton to check out one of the hotspots. We let everyone know we were coming, and Brisbane came out in force for one of the biggest hotspots we've seen.
So, have you ever spanked a monkey before?
No, but can you show me?
Oh, I think this is a challenge we'll have to take.
I just want to know, how many nights a week do you go cruising, girls?
Thursday nights and Saturday nights.
You like fast cars?
Hell yeah.
It's got to have a decent stezza, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally. Yep.
It's pretty much the last of the 2005 360 Spiders. At the moment we've got some dubs coming in for it. So we're going 22-inch on the back, 21s on the front, so it's going to be pretty awesome.
Okay. White body Sylvia, her name's J-Lo. You gotta love booty on a girl, don't ya? Do you come to Milton Macca's on a Thursday night very often?
Not as far, well, I come here on and off quite often actually during the week. You know, I come here to refuel quite often and sometimes drive people through the driveway.
To the airport! Airport!
Tu cuisines bébé, près du fourgon derrière bombé. Un homme piqué, avocat et un ripois collé. Chérie, c'est l'extase, une fois que j'aurai brassé ta cage. Thorax mécourbé, les chocs de ma taille vont te débousseler. Blackjack les vents corps, comme Solar, je piquerai ton cœur. Mon poids limite tes mouvements, victime du boa constructeur. Don Juan d'Haïti, c'est pas une fantaisie. Mais si t'es ébloui par mes lignes, je suis
That's my girlfriend's car, she's over there. I'm thrashing it tonight. Mine's broken at home, so the girls...
So his is broken?
Yeah.
And you're letting him thrash your car?
Yeah. And it's got a broken gearbox as well from me, yes, indeed.
RB30, it's got a GT 35R on it. Got 2.5 grand spent on the head. This Pro Stage 2 cam. She goes alright.
Hi, I'm Pete. I'm 21 years old. I'm from Brisbane, and my friends call me Drift Monkey.
Pete owns this Nissan S13 Silvia. He bought it 2 years ago with a stock CA18 Auto for a measly $3,000. He dropped in an RB20 6-cylinder turbo from a Skyline and set about building a competitive drift car on a budget.
So the name Drift Monkey, well, it came from one night when we were out after a street drift. I was a bit bored when we were changing tyres, so I decided to scale a 30-foot telegraph pole and swing from it like a monkey. So the name sort of stuck after that. I've also been doing gym and a bit of dancing since I was young, so I'm always doing flips and tumbles and stuff. I've been a professional dancer for quite a few years now. There's nothing better than rolling up to a nice hot club, having a bit of a dance, going to some battles, some comps, you know. It's wicked, man. I've done quite a few different motorsports over the years, and drifting by far is just the most fun. There's nothing better than being 200k an hour at full lock, just sort of pushing control in something that's on the verge of being out. I'm a wheel alignment and a suspension specialist, which has been really beneficial because it's allowed me to test and sort of trial a lot of different setups in the car.
lot of the work on the car gets done at home. A lot of late nights getting the car ready before a race. I really couldn't have done it without the help of my friends.
Hi guys, we're up in the Gold Coast for the Lexmark Indy 300. We've got 4 hot days in the sun. Check it out. Alright, unfortunately our swanky media passes didn't get us up to the corporate boxes. This is the man here that lent us a pass. Thanks very much, mate. What's your name?
Mark.
Fresh here?
No, I've been here every year.
What keeps you coming back, mate? What do you love about the Indy?
Have you seen the ladies around here or what?
Blondes or brunettes? Who has more fun, really?
Blondes, absolutely.
We'll test that out a bit later on. Let's go for a spin. Hey, we're here with some more casualties of Indy. What are your names, girls?
Jelly!
All right, guys, what is it that attracts you about Indy?
Cars.
Cars?
And girls. Mate, it has to be the cars, the girls. Kick your babes.
Yeah. Have you actually seen a car race today, mate?
Yeah.
As you can see, we've got some of the top drivers from around Australia assembled here for the drift demonstration.
I run Australian drift car.
Tell us about your car, Spencer.
It's a Nissan One VR, basically runs a CA18. It's a kick-ass drift machine, produces a lot of smoke.
This is your baby here?
Yeah, this is her here, the bright green machine.
Let's go. About to take me on my first drift. Fingers crossed. That was absolutely awesome, man.
It was awesome.
I was missing cars by about this much. What are you?
Oh.
Okay, we're here with Craig Lowndes, the winner of this round of the V8 Supercars. So firstly, congratulations, Craig, on your win. What do you think of the sport of drifting, and what do you think of the demonstrations we had on today?
Well, I think it's fantastic. I think it's a sport that's obviously attracting a lot of attention, and it is good fun. I think that if it rained this weekend, you would have seen a lot more drifting, especially through the V8s.
Okay, I'm here with 3 more hotties. Jane and Kerry, yeah, 2 more absolutely stunning wakes. Ding. That's it for the Indie Weekend 2005. If this footage hasn't convinced you to come, I do not know what will. You have to get up here. Thanks, girls. Am I going pink?
Just a little bit.
For the latest automotive lifestyle entertainment delivered every second month, subscribe to Ignition DVD magazine. For more details and information, visit the Ignition DVD website at www.ignitiondvd.com.
Hello, Richo Kitchens. Yeah, what's going on, boys? Yeah, that's cool. See ya, bro.
Joe owns this show-winning Honda Prelude. Custom bodywork, a one-off silky smooth paint job with monster chrome rims from Aussie Tyres certainly make Joe's Prelude stand out in traffic.
Hanging out at Mac's.
The engine bay matches the perfectly polished finish of the exterior, and the interior is pure pimpin' with leather everywhere and classy iSolder accessories. As you can see, Joe's car reeks of quality, class, and bling. And there's nothing Joe enjoys more than meeting up with a few friends and taking the car for a cruise. If the car doesn't catch your eye, you'll certainly hear it with a monster Alpine stereo install.
A wet Oran Park, a 9-second GTR, and instructions from Ignition to tear it up.
Yeah, tear it up.
Tear it up.
Dominic from AutoStyle was more than happy to put it through its paces. He almost scared our content producer, Andrew.
I go from tech top.
Yeah.
He's scared of puppies, man. The Nissan R32 Skyline GTR belongs to Dominic Russo, owner of AutoStyle Performance Cars.
was found in Japan, where it was built by renowned tuning shop Trial Garage as a street drag GTR. The finishing touches and tuning were performed here in Australia by Autostyle and Croydon Racing Developments.
As you can see, the thing that stands out the most is the HKS T51R SPL turbo. HKS rate that at 1,000 horsepower, and it's a big bad turbo. The engine's some pretty serious gear as well. It's a full 2.7 litre stroker motor. It's got rods, pistons, 272-degree cams. It's got everything you'd want in it. Even with this sort of power, it still runs airflow meter. It's got two Z32 airflow meters, and it's all controlled by the Pexi Power FC Pro. The guys down at Croydon Racing Developments have done a lot to tune this car and get this sort of power out of it.
Even though it's one of the most hardcore drag GTRs in Australia, Dominic has kept the car registered as he enjoys driving it on the street. Drive it he does, with over 470 kilowatts at all four wheels on its pump fuel street tune.
This thing was built to drag, so it's got a full roll cage, Lexan plastic windows, and a launch control to get out of the hole quicker.
A 9-second GTR in wet weather aren't normally the best combination, but Dominic still put the car through its paces. The car may be built for drag racing, but Dominic still enjoys the car in every way a performance car should be.
Well, that's it for the February-March edition of Ignition.
Make sure you check out the special features in iMods for a detailed look of this edition's rides.
And don't forget to hop on the internet at www.ignitiondvd.com.
Until next time.
See ya.
See ya.